Hey, what's up everybody? This is Ominous for Responsible Gaming, doing an episode of the Backlog. You know what, I'm not going to talk about this too much, but turns out this is going to be the first game in the playlist, but we are well within the seas. It's just that I just recently bought this game and we're going alphabetical in the playlist, so I'll just make an intro video for the very beginning and that's it. And you probably already saw that video if you're watching the playlist. Moving on to the topic of the day, our game here is called 2064 Read-Only Memories 2064. Indie game, 80s aesthetics, cyberpunk, point and click. I guess those two are things from the 80s. I don't remember ever seeing them conflated into one experience, cyberpunk, neon, and point and click adventure. But it's definitely a game from 2015, very much an indie game, retro feeling, and it looks pretty gorgeous, to be honest. And we're gonna play it now. I have already heard the intro video. It is beautiful. And I'll let you enjoy it for a second. While obviously still talking over it. Pretty good start. It is a pretty darn good start. Version 64, copyright 2017. I really like it. It's kind of funny that Read Only Memories is the name of a Daft Punk album. Yeah, really nice music. Whoever did that, good on you. Oh. Music, voiceover, display. Is there, what is there to screen shake, full screen? Okay. Oh, good sound design too. Tasty. It's tasteful, tasty gaming right there. Sorry for the flash to dark eye.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body.
Not the first time I hear that.
Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day.
Okay.
However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia.
Pretty sure we lost them by the time this whole stuff happens.
Organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines.
Ouch.
Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human.
Yeah, how do you do that? Let's just slow it down a bit.
The rising tension below.
Mission Bay.
A Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further.
Getting the sense those guys are from here.
And with this,
here being the mission,
humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Yeah, let's say it's a throwback, because boy is that not original. It's a homage, I suppose. So, you know, the setting, you can want to play a game in this setting. The only downside is it sucks that you have to go through the scorecard of every single trope and they're all there in the introduction. Actually, if you have to go through every single trope, I think I would maybe introduce them seamlessly in the game and not like in the intro telling you, ooh, we have hybrids, we have cyborgs, we have people who think there's too much progress, we have everything you know that happens every single time. Anyways, okay. Musty might be a better descriptor. Bed. Oh boy. Oh, this is very, very, very low resolution, isn't it? Talk to bed. Yeah, that sounds good. Talk to bed. Okay. Coffee. Lappy. Wait, so where am I? Stack of papers, sheet of paper, sink. I like that there is no adventure yet, I'm just kind of hanging out. Coffee. Use an item on coffee. Drink coffee. Okay. Book. Look at the book. Weak field. Okay. Oh yeah, keep the window open. Talk to book. Are you really? Alright, that's cool. I'm not gonna do that with every object. YMO? What's YMO? Touch YMO poster. Careful, that's load bearing poster. Alright, it's kind of funny. Your friend Hayden gave this to you. This group is old and I get the sense that hip people would know who YMO is. I am not to that extent hip. A pair of JXR Ultra Beats headphones, the ultimate in budget audio. You'd better try them out so you can start crafting a review. Aha, I'm a reviewer. Just like in Gone Home Dad. Pick up. Boom. Headphones. Yes. You should be able to use them with some things laying around in your park. Okay. Okay, let's pick it up then. Okay, let's not, I suppose. Stack of paper. Okay, no pick either. Man, I haven't played point and click in forever. I forgot that it's you tend to just click and try everything. Carry on spawn make was developed in order. Great. Take the milk. Woohoo! Spilled milk. Turn on sink. Look at sink. Seems to be growing day by day. That's cool. Okay. Boot up Lappy. Ooh. Yeah, he looks like an antique. If I want to go tonight, better finish it before bed. Okay. Because we're at night, huh? I don't care, I want to watch. I want to go on YouTube. One of the less pornographic feeds. Oh, why? Best options are usually limited to video game streams or concert recordings. Knife cam baby animals. This part of your work is done. You're so accomplished. Wait a second. That's all that happens? Oh, well, now we can use this. Current events, Charlie Nova, sports, local news. No, not back. Current events. Story about the human revolution. Remains vigilant, stay human at the Emperor Market. In the human revolution on day 10 of the protesting outside the Chinese in the East Bay and Peninsula. Chinese gene splicing treatment facility has been with much controversy. Employee Maud Crane spoke to OK today exclusively. According to him, most James workers are up in arms, saying they're terrorized in their own city. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay. PR talk. Human relations tends to be hard and claim that Genus is diluting the human experience. The goal of Genus, in addition to their cybernetic, as wrapping humanity in a very scary dark future. I get it. Yes, do get it. Ridiculous and scary, it's not human. Okay, you're paraphrasing a lot. I don't know why I have to click twice on every button, but that's okay. I'm gonna go back now. I am gonna look at my inbox. Why is there so much? Oh, spam, bill, work. Hey there, I'm the lead editor. What the fuck sounds? Formerly OG sounds. New and upcoming reviewer feed looking for hot talent. Okay. Oh, so that's my work? I thought I had a job. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was cool. So, what can I do in there? Alright, time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. I haven't used the headphones yet. Okay. See, alright, so there. I want to say something shitty, potentially. I feel like if you want a lot of humor in your game, and even for any kind of point-and-click game anyways, you really want to have a writer take care of it, like somebody who just wants to specialize in writing. And I do wonder if it's not... To me, this writing looks like a dev that is good at writing, but not a writer that's good at writing. Like, it's not professional or, you know, professional writer that's good level. It's people who's not a writer by trade that writes fairly well levels of good, which is most of the time fine, but it falls flat the rest of it. Open door. Okay, so I wrote my paper, so sleep in bed. Go to sleep. I want something to happen. He's a robot. Hi, robot. Uh-oh. Ooh, creepy.
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Oh, cute. I'm pretty glad that there is
I'm
voice.
honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
No.
Oh, I hope you don't mind.
Well,
While you were asleep,
Oh, you're
I
cute.
had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC. Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
How about the sink?
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Snag.
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure
Oh,
while I
great.
was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
Great.
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well.
dick.
I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
You are my new laptop.
Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
You're my new laptop.
Additionally, I am willing to
I
serve
will
as
call
your
you
personal computer
laptop.
until you can procure a
I knew
replacement
it.
or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
That's hilarious. Do you have a
It
keyboard?
is the least I can do.
How? No, just why?
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now. Well,
Tell me,
saying
though.
I know Hayden is putting it simply. I don't really know. That's why I'm here. Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically
Okay.
The beginning. Okay. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
Oh no.
He seemed frightened, terrified even. I crawled out of a window and, after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Okay. I don't know. Why would they want Hayden? Isn't that the same thing? It's kind of funny how they give you several questions that sound exactly the same. Maybe it just leads to the same answer. I guess
He
who
is
and
one
why
of the top
is different.
researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Yeah, you look pretty fancy for a laptop. I
I
am
forgot to introduce
laptop.
myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Oh,
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as... He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a...
alright, so we get
exploring
sentient AI
true
there.
artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could either to stop his research.
Oops. How are you different from any other ROM? So chatty, tell me more. Great.
A regular ROM has...
Uh-huh.
They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming, but they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy.
Sorry, it's just too much.
Despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
Well, don't be afraid, little bro.
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
You know, I'm realizing something very weird is when I put captions on a TV show, I listen to the people... Oh yeah, interesting. I listen to the people talk and I see the captions and I'm reading the caption at the same time often, but I don't care that I read before they say it. But on the video game, I guess it's because I have control over it. When I'm done reading and they're still talking, I'm like, alright, move on, move on. It's kind of crazy.
You're right. I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert. But he would never specify anyone I should fear when I ask. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering.
Yeah.
I ran an algorithm against every based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive.
Sure, okay.
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Never looked for a missing person, but I could try. Why should I get involved?
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is...
Great.
Don't worry, if Hayden trusted you, I trust you. If anything, it's worth trying for...
Right.
Indeed, time is of the essence.
Let's do it. Kinda
I
cool.
took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account. And the car has just arrived.
Dick. Neo SF.
That's strange. Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
I don't know why it's... I mean, I get why it's so low res, but it's actually kind of hard to distinguish some of the stuff. Like, those lamps are very, very funky looking in the back. I guess apart from that, I can distinguish stuff.
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated system. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Oh, a lucky break! It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
It doesn't look like there was as much of a struggle. Are you sure I was actually kidnapped?
I do not make a habit of entering people's homes in the middle of the night without permission for no reason. Breaking and entering is just not a sustainable hobby.
Okay.
So yes, I am quite certain.
This guy always talks like a robot, but he's definitely
I
sassy.
saw it happen myself. I should have stayed and tried to protect him. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to. I won't for the same reason you don't go around. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you.
It doesn't sound like it. That's not how I think about it.
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage. Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is... I could have and may even have been obligated to... But I... Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Broken tech. Tech. Busted. ROM component. Must have been in the middle of working on something. What else? Game consoles. Computer. Books. Window. ROM parts.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs.
I want to meet more people before this video is over, so let's get done with the investigation here. I just want to take everything, that's it. Alright, let's start
That's
the computer.
Hayden's computer. Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM. But desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks. Unfortunately, no. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any
Really?
Your door used a much simpler set of... I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU.
Free processing power. Okay.
Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms.
Sure.
Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability...
Alright.
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition.
Sure.
While computers can only think in straight lines,
I thought you were
humans
sentient.
can think sideways. I lack that ability. Well, I wouldn't say that, but I just don't think I'm very good with computers. I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna help.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism.
Okay.
That's true.
Got it.
Machines are best at...
Got it.
But I find it more challenging and...
Got it. Alright, window.
Hayden likes the natural light. This window here is where I... It is a considerable distance.
I don't care.
took the fires.
So, okay, so we can get there. TV. Hayden, traveling over the world, working. Of course, the programmer had to be fat, bald, with glasses. Why would he not be?
Oh, I think I see something under those...
Uh-huh.
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him.
Okay.
It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card. Without the memory card...
Alright, so memory card is where? Under the consoles? Oh no, under the plant. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was a different piece. That's kind of troublesome to make something like this. Yep. No, it's not what I want to do. Okay. Okay, I guess that works.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
That sounds like really a big strategy. Let's put the memory card on the floor here.
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such
crude and useless measures. Tablet counter says it was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today.
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask. Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district.
Oh, so San Francisco.
I'll mark it on your city map.
Alright, let's go to Castro.
We can head over there and ask around about the... Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched. Oh, Excuse me, I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of... For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you...
Okay.
I just need to ask you a few questions.
Oh, that's where I put my
This is
name.
an exciting thing, I promise.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new... If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly.
So, how much as I'm kind of effy on the humor, I quite like the way this tiny robot is being written as a kind of... I'm sorry, I tried to resize my camera at the same time, and this is not working very well. So I quite like how they write the tiny robot and his, you know, kind of speaking like a child, kind of cute and still smart, but learning about the world, etc.
Account creation, online communications, and conversational speech.
I don't know. I would have come up with something funny, but I'm in a rush. Why did he talk like this?
Thank you. I have input your name. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversation?
Why not?
Thank you. I have input your pronouns. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations? Diet set as halal. Are you sure?
Yeah, why not?
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available. Please review your submitted profile information for... Does that sound right? Thank you.
Let's go.
See, that was relatively painless. You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo as... The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening.
I don't care.
Perhaps we should head back to your apartment.
Really?
I'm sure we can find some... It will be an efficient... Thank you for escorting me here. Let's head back to your home.
So much talking. I just said let's go home. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to have to save frequently. Okay. That's interesting. Chapter 1, that's a very big one. I don't know how to drink.
You know, your Crassula
apologize.
ovata isn't doing very well.
Crassula?
Have
The
you
plant?
been overwatering it? It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open...
Alright.
Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Thanks.
Okay. Still, I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat.
Great.
We should make our way to Stardust soon.
Great.
Your city...
Can you do something about this? Yeah, I just want to get to something now. Oh, look at that, San Francisco, so sweet. Go!
Well, this looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth.
Whoa. Wow. Stardust? Okay, I guess so.
From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside.
Tomcat like Apache Tomcat server. Do I really have to look at everything here? That's kind of funny.
Welcome to Stardust.
Alright, let's go.
Hold up there.
It's kind of counterintuitive at times, so do this, this, that.
Alright, looks good to me.
Where can we go now?
Welcome to Stardust.
Okay.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before? It does seem to be a bit boisterous for your taste, at least. Still, the noise and the crowd should help keep our... Anyway, where do you think we should start?
I talk to the barman. The bartender. Bartender.
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can...
Excuse me, Mr. Bartender.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you? What are you having?
Beer. Modest Coney. Fucking I don't know. That's pretty good. Core, Peel, Blue Fairy, Bionic Femme. There's a lot. Witch Flower, Tokyo Tea. Holy crap. Holy crap. Beer.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in there?
Great.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Uh-huh.
Hold it! It would be remiss of me not to mention that your preferred diet does not resolve with those ingredients.
Great.
I must advise against the order.
Ah, all right, you got it.
Great.
Now, what is it you need to know?
Tomcat.
I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet.
Oh, it's day now?
Maybe try looking out on the dance floor.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself.
Thanks for giving me a drink without making me pay for it. Ooh, rat dancer. Dancer? Not a dancer. Hi.
Yes.
I
Can
saw
help
you. I saw you multiple times in the drawings. Really wasn't okay.
Not at the moment. They're usually close enough to hear when their name gets dropped. So if that's all you needed from me, I'll get back to cutie cruising.
Cutie cruising.
And no, that wasn't an invitation to flirt. Me either. I don't do genotypicals. And I don't know where Tomcat is. So look...
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to. What the hell is your problem? You want to spew that shit? Join the protests outside Genus. I'm sure those ass butts will love it. Now get lost.
Oh yeah, right. That's kind of a little confirmamental. She was a bitch from the get-go, but I don't know that I want to pile on it. This is probably not gonna happen. Okay, I'll open myself.
Yeah, alright, whatever.
Oh, look at that.
Hi there. I heard you were looking for me. Yours truly, though. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly. I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
Okay.
Nah, you're fine. Jess is just my prickly pear on the outside. She'd probably give hell to most strange folks she hasn't made a deal with.
Uh-huh.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Friend of mine gone missing.
Hayden's missing. Well, that's one way to sour my night. I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about... Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation. Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with? Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired. When he recruited me for my expertise in Lips, it puzzled me at the time since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfold. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
He could have done it, so I guess he asked me because he wanted the person to be off the books. How does that make sense? My video preview is broken and that's kind of disturbing to me. Because hopefully it works fine. Yeah, it works fine. Anyways, moving on. I want to get somewhere before this video is over. Which is probably just wrapping up the bar. What was I even working on? I missed something else. The old my must be missing.
Mostly that little bot you got there. Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but I don't rightly know.
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me.
Well, let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but Parallax, it ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence. I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with them. He would just get fired. Maybe. I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything.
Computer runs Lips OS. Okay, what else? How do we find Hayden?
Yeah, I'm not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place. I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself. Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me? We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished. If Parallax is involved, then
Alright, let's
the data cache
try.
would be the best place.
Let's try one or two of those.
Good luck.
See if something exciting happens. You had to leave your drink behind. Okay, well, I guess I didn't drink it. Which is good, because I only drink halal. There's nothing going outside of rights to anyone to enter this location. It's my friend's place. I'm set at level 2 guard mode. Non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate. Okay. Don't say that. Okay. I have a few questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen. I wonder, is that supposed to be his voice? Blah, 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 like that? Because I can't read what he's saying. Okay.
We should go ahead and get moving. Oh, drat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control. I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore. but we do have to move faster. Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
By the window. Should just let the police take over. I
Who
don't
would
think so.
that be? I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history. Give me a moment. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. I must have missed that link in your histories. You have a very poor net presence. It makes anticipating your needs more Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the book. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the Let us go and find Miss Rivers. Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling title?
Sure.
Done and done. We wouldn't want... Now lead the way.
That's cool. That's, what? Upper Richmond? Wait, where am I? Richmond? I was, looking at... talking to Lexi? NSFPD? Where am I going? Oh, home? Hayden? Stardust? And it's she's a detective, like an actual detective. Citizen ominous. Detective Rivers is on assignment for the moment. Call again, Park. God damn it. Well, it's good. We get to see different places, but that's gonna cut it for the video soon. Can you tell me why? I'm not authorized. That makes sense. Call and get Park. Water rum. That's cute. Casually dressed fellow. Sharply dressed woman. Tree. I like it.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some refreshing
This music
water?
had bits of Daft Punk.
Sure thing. Please wait. Okay.
Woo, water!
Water levels. Oh. Would you care to donate some credits to the...
Raw recycling for Greener Earth Foundation.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
I guess I don't have a money account here, so I can just donate all the time. Sorry. Water pump, police rum, Lexi. Oh, you look kind of cool.
Hey there. Long time. Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay? I swear you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have. By the way, how's your sister doing? I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy.
Okay.
Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a froyo stand has to do with it. I guess it's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night. But the brass said to take it seriously. It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything.
You got some nice voice actors.
If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never... I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases. Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends.
That sucks.
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick. So yeah, I have plenty of spare time. It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap. But hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy. So, fill me in. Oh, shoot, that's no good. How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things are precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal rock. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're...
Damn. All right then, I'll do what I can to open up an investigation. I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to... You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently on... We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment. We were hoping you would be empathetic.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs.
Yeah,
I
right.
guess it makes sense that Parallax employees get the shiniest new toys, huh?
She called you toy.
I'll see what's going on in the department. I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously. They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out.
Okay.
No way, not gonna happen. If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence.
Makes sense.
At least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right. Look, I'm taking this seriously, and so should you. If Hayden is in real danger, you bumbling after whoever took him is just gonna get you killed. I don't need that kind of crap on my conscience. Sure you can. All the way up until you don't. I lost too much playing fast and loose with this kind of situation back home. I have...
Oh boy.
No. I'm sorry, but we're not gonna do it that way. I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city is tense right now. With the protests and everything going on, you might be poking
we think
around
he's
in a
in
hornet's
danger,
nest.
so he's in danger.
Let me do my
It's
job.
dangerous.
I don't want you to get hurt. Get a weapon of some kind and stay safe. I still care about you.
Okay. I'll get a weapon.
You better. I don't have a stick up my ass about regs, but I'm not gonna send an untrained civilian into this alone. Now let's split up for a bit. I still gotta finish up this Froyo thing.
Okay.
Well, that didn't go how I'd hoped, but maybe it is... I have another idea on how to get us both inside the apartment.
If that's the window.
I'll need to get my hands on Detective Rivers' police identification badge.
Oh yeah.
I can just detect its outline in the fabric of her jacket pocket. I'll need to be considerably closer. We can't risk being too obvious. I'm sure you can come up with some way for me to scan it.
That sucks. Well, this is gonna be solving an entire puzzle, so I think we're about done here because we don't have a couple hours ahead of us. I think it's a good taste of the game. It's pretty fun. I like it. I'm not like fascinated by the actual intrigue yet, but let's save, you know, because I might actually play this game. Nice. Cool. Neat. Boom. Read-only memories. Pretty nicely done. Pretty fun. Very positive reviews. Slightly over a year old. A year and a half. And currently selling for $20. I like it. It's been fun. If you like this type of game, this doesn't seem to be a bad one. That's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. Next time in the playlist as of today, there'll be and I'm gonna be doing Ace Combat soon, but whatever. I think I just realized now that I need to I will now stop declaring what I do next, because the playlist will always get shuffled as I buy new games. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Play responsibly.